Ever check your pulse and think, what on earth is going on with my heart? Some days it's calm and steady. Other days it feels like it's trying to break free from your chest. Before you start worrying, here's something most people don't realize. Your heart rate naturally changes as you get older. What's perfectly normal at 22 might actually be concerning at 62. So today, let's break down what's healthy, what's not, and what your heart rate is really trying to tell you about your body. Before we jump in, hit that subscribe button if you care about real health info, clear, no-nonsense facts about how your body works. We're all about cutting through the medical jargon here. Now, let's clear up a big misconception. Your heart rate isn't just a random number. It's one of the most important vital signs, like a built-in alarm for your health. When something's off with your heart, it's often the first to signal trouble, whether that means beating too fast, too slow, or acting irregular. Kind of like a glitchy app that needs a reset. When you're young, say a teenager or in your early 20s, your heart is strong and sensitive. It reacts to everything: caffeine, stress, excitement, fear, even a shocking post on social media. A normal resting heart rate for this group is typically between 60 and 100 beats per minute, but it's not a strict rule. Many young and active people dip below 60 and are totally fine. In fact, a lower heart rate often means you're fit. Your heart pumps so efficiently that it doesn't need to beat as often. Think of your heart like a high-performance engine. A powerful engine doesn't have to rev hard to do its job. That's why athletes can have resting heart rates around 50 or even less and still be perfectly healthy. Their hearts are strong enough to take it easy between beats. Once you hit your late 20s and 30s, things start to shift. The normal range doesn't really change. It's still 60 to 100 beats per minute. But how your body manages your heart rate starts evolving. Your metabolism slows down a bit, and life gets busier. Stress becomes a major player. Jobs, deadlines, lack of sleep, kids, bills, relationships. Your heart starts reacting more to your daily life than to your biology. Here's something a lot of people don't know. Stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline affect your heart rate just as much as physical activity. When your boss emails you late at night or an unexpected bill shows up, your heart might race, even if you're sitting still. That doesn't mean you're unhealthy. Your body just can't tell the difference between stress and danger. By your 40s and 50s, your heart rate starts reflecting your physical condition more directly. The numbers begin to matter. Your heart is a muscle, and if it's not well trained, it loses efficiency over time. While 60 to 100 beats per minute is still considered normal, a resting rate consistently above 90 could be a sign your heart is working too hard, even when you're not. That's known as an increased cardiac workload. Think of a car engine revving high while parked. It'll still get you where you need to go, but you're wearing it out faster. A high resting heart rate over time raises your risk for heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. Quick pause. If you're over 40 and have ever noticed your heart beating too fast, too slow, or acting weirdly irregular, comment, "I've felt it." You'll be surprised how many others are in the same boat. Now, let's talk about people 60 and older. This is where the story changes. A heart rate that was fine when you were younger might not be so fine now if it's too low. A resting rate below 55 beats per minute could mean your heart's electrical system is slowing down, something called bradycardia. This doesn't mean your heart is weak. It means the electrical wiring that keeps it beating regularly is aging. Inside your heart is the SA node, your natural pacemaker. As you get older, it can lose strength, like a battery running low. That can lead to dizziness, fatigue, weakness, confusion, or shortness of breath. If you're over 60 and notice these symptoms with a low heart rate, it's not a sign of great fitness. It's your body asking for medical attention. Here's something most people overlook. A slow heart rate can be just as risky as a fast one. We tend to fear high numbers, but too low can be dangerous too. What really matters is how your heart rate lines up with your age, lifestyle, and how you feel. So what's normal and what's not? Forget the numbers for a second. A healthy heart rate is one that matches your body and your lifestyle. If you feel good, breathe easily, move without issue, and recover well after exercise, with no dizziness, chest pain, or confusion, your heart rate is likely fine, even if it's a little outside the normal range. Red flags include a heart rate over 100 at rest, Under 50 if you're not an athlete, random racing for no reason, skipped beats, or slow recovery after light activity. That recovery part is a big deal. Doctors use it to gauge heart health. After exercise, your heart rate should drop significantly in the first minute. If it doesn't, your heart might not be adapting as well as it should, which can be a sign of future problems. Why does heart rate change with age? For main reasons, each tied to basic biology. 1. The heart muscle weakens. Like any muscle, if you don't train it, it gets less efficient. A weaker heart has to beat faster to move the same amount of blood. 2. Blood vessels stiffen. Over time, cholesterol, salt, and inflammation make arteries less flexible. Pushing blood through stiff arteries takes more force, so the heart speeds up. 3. Hormones shift. Long-term stress reshapes how your heart responds. Kids get stressed for hours, adults for years. That constant hormone exposure changes your heart's behavior. 4. Medications. Blood pressure, thyroid, and depression meds can all influence heart rate. But never adjust or stop your meds without your doctor's advice. The risks of stopping are far worse than a slightly altered pulse. So how can you help your heart age gracefully? The good news, it's simple. You don't need fancy supplements or extreme workouts. Regular exercise, like a brisk 30-minute walk, strengthens your heart, improves recovery, lowers your resting rate when you're younger, and keeps it steady as you age. Cutting back on salt keeps your blood vessels flexible. Swapping soda for water helps your blood flow better, since dehydration can raise your heart rate. And getting good sleep helps reset stress hormones so your heart can rest and recover. Before we finish, take a quick moment of honesty. Does your heart race out of nowhere? Do you ever feel lightheaded when your pulse slows down? Does it stay high long after you've stopped exercising? If yes, your heart is sending you a message. Listen to it. And if this helped you understand your heart a little better, give it some love. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need it. Your heart has been working nonstop since before you were born. It deserves a bit of knowledge, care, and appreciation. Stay curious, stay aware, and take care of that amazing muscle keeping you alive.